Hello Magic players, SkyLagger speaking from France, and today we are playing in a modern league with Jeskai tempo, so stay tuned. Are you ready to take control of the game? Did I just break it? Okay, so we are on the draw and our hand is pretty land heavy, but opponent mulligan to 6 cards. This is tough. I think I'm going to keep it just because I don't know what I'm up against. I have some lands and I'd rather be land heavy during the beginning of the game rather than being with too few mana sources. Especially knowing that I want, maybe if it's a combo or a control deck, that I want to play a Geist turn 3 if I draw one. So let's hope we're not making a mistake here. Because that's an easy mistake to make. It's with just K tempo, it's quite hard to know exactly how many land is too many, and instantly I regret my decision here. If that's Abzan or collected company deck, our hand is fine. But if it's something like Living End, maybe with a Verdant Catacombs, if it's Living End, we are way too slow and we have nothing to interact with our opponent. Swamp and Windswept Heath. So it looks like Abzan. It looks like. Yeah, that's probably Abzan. Yeah, or some kind of hate bear strategy. Alright, Abzan hate bears. Is it possible? Okay, so I think I'm going to play the Hail Found tapped, because I want to be able to play that Sulphur Falls untapped and blow out this Tide Hollow Curler. Drawing the Cryptic Command is not bad. Yeah. Too bad this isn't Abzan, because that's a matchup that I know pretty well. Because my best friend is a great fan of Abzan, and he always played this deck, and so I'm pretty used to playing against. So here, the only thing I can do is Lightning Helixing the Tidal Low Sculler. This way I get back my Lightning Helix, I take 3 from the Kitchen Sphinx. Okay, so no follow-up. This could be... They could wait to cast a Cryptic Company. At this point, I don't know what they could play in their deck. I really don't know what could be the next thing. I know white-green hate bears. I know black-white Death and Taxes or Eldrazian Taxes. I know mono-white Death and Taxes, but I don't know Abzan Death and Taxes. So I think I'm not Lightning Helixing or doing anything to this Kitchen Sphinx right now. That could be a mistake, but I'd rather draw a Path of Exile or block with my Colonnade. I don't think it's too dangerous continuing taking damages from this Kitchen Sphinx. It could be if we continue drawing lands. I'm really sorry, guys. Every time I press the record button, I end up flooding with this deck, so I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm still not doing anything. Okay, one more land. Jeez. So now we can block with the colonnade. Maybe. Do we try to block? They must have a removal at this point. I guess I'm taking one more hit from this Kitchen Sphinx, so I can activate my colonnade and lightning helix if they do something right. Serum Visions is still not something very, very useful in this position. So my plan here is activating Celestial Colonnade, try to block with it, getting Pathed or getting, I don't know, getting Fatal Push, I guess. And in response, maybe Lightning Helix. Okay, so nothing. Great. Maybe they didn't have anything the whole time, but they have 4 cards in hand, so they have to have something, right? Or maybe they're flooding too. That's possible too. Oh, they were trying to get me into... to trick me and keeping me from carrying. Alright, so they play a bunch of Kitchen Sphinxes. I guess I'm Lightning Helixing, because I need the 3 life points. Alright, Logic Knot. Logic Knot is fine, I guess. I think I'm still not casting this Serum Visions because I'm in a very control-ish role here. And if they try to kill my Celestial Colonnade, maybe I want to cast this Logic Knot. No, I think I have to find something. We have to keep going in the game, and we have to close it eventually because... oh man, one more land. Alright, Spell Queller is... it's not really what we want. Serum Visions is okay. So we don't have much going on here. We're basically all lands and 2 spells in hand. The good point is we'll have a very smooth late game. Our hand is tuned for late game. But more seriously, the great point, if I can say so, is that they don't know we are Grixis. We are Jeskai Tempo. At this point, they have to assume that we're Jeskai Control. So they may be playing around some Wraths. Okay, Birds of Paradise, I'm not scared of. Oh, Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid. Can I counter the Devoted Druid? I can't. So there's nothing I can really do. Alright, so I was wrong all along. And this is a counter company deck. My mistake. Okay, so Lightning Bolt is a great card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have to shock here. Do we have a shock? We'll have to play this Snapcaster Mage on something. So I would like to play Lightning Helix, so that's 4 mana. And I need... Yeah, I guess we have a shock. But if we're shocking, we are just giving up the advantage of this Lightning Helix. So maybe I'm just playing Celestial Colonnade tapped. Because gaining 1 from this Lightning Helix feels bad. And I can't afford to take 1 more hit of this Kitchen Sphinx. And if they don't play anything, I can still just cast the Lightning Helix on the Devoted Druid. And then keep just Logic Knot up for a collected company. So I guess we try to cast the Snapcaster Mage on the Devoted Druid. So cast. Alright. No collected company. That's fine. That's fine. So now, do we start attacking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have... I don't think we start attacking, right? I guess the best plan here... The best plan here is to maybe try to trade, or block the Kitchen Sphinx with the Celestial Colonnade, and if they do something, we counter with the Cryptic Command. Alright, Birds of Paradise. I'm still not scared of Birds of Paradise. Okay, so no attack. So here I'm bolting the Kitchen Sphinx, because I want to start attacking. Geist. Okay, so Geist changes things a little bit. So we don't attack with the Colonnade because we want to play our Geists. So I'm really sorry guys, this is a very lame game. This game is very, very lame, but we are quite well positioned for now. Opponent seems to be flooding. Obviously they're not flooding as much as we do, but I'm a bit sorry for them too, because that's not a very interesting game. No, the Devoted Druid. I guess we are counter-bouncing. We counter Devoted Druid. And if that's a trap for a collected company, that's... So counter and bounce. So counter, bounce, blue, 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 and blue. Because yeah, if you are a true control player, you have to cast your Cryptic Command with 4 blue. 3 blue is for average players, and if you are a true control player, you have to cast your Cryptic Command with only blue. That makes it more effective. You see, because I paid the 4 blue, they can't do anything about it. Of course I'm lying, yeah? Alright, so we have our Snapcaster back in our hand. And we have a Logic Knot in backup, but they can play a Collected Company maybe, or a Court of Calling, I guess. So that's a Court of Calling. So we are carrying it. Walking Ballast, so yeah, I guess we're fetching first, and we're playing Haloed Fountain tapped. Cast Cryptic Command. Cast Logic Nuts for 2, just in case they have something weird. You never know. Even if collected company decks don't play generally Simian Spirit Guides, I'm always kind of always countering for one more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. So we can attack with the Celestial Colonnade and still have some backup with the Snapcaster Mage, because we want to close this game quite quickly now. We only have 2 cards in hand. Of course, one is a Snapcaster Mage, but collected company decks can come back very, very quickly, so I don't want to take any risks, any useless risks, and we have to close the game. Especially because they have 2 Birds of Paradise, so they can basically buy 1 more turn. So we can't close the game this turn. We'll probably be able to close the game next turn. Sorry, next turn. The turn after that one. After the next one. So opponent is giving a lot of thoughts to this, to their next play. That could be bad for us, but I believe that's pretty good. Because their Walking Ballast is in the graveyard, so they would have to play an Eternal Witness 5? No. So for 3, maybe Eternal Witness. No? Alright, pass the turn. So maybe they have they maybe have 2 things in hand. The worst case scenario here is collected company plus Court of Calling or something like that, or 2 collected companies. That would be bad, and that could kill our Geist of Saintcraft, but we have to attack here. We have to put the pressure, and we have to be the beat down, basically. Okay, so collected company number 1. And I'm countering, yeah, because I can counter that. So, Cryptic Command. And the question is, do we counter draw or do we counter bounce? And I think we counter bounce. I don't want to tap this Celestial Colonnade because I may want to cast my Path of Exile. So yeah, I'm tapping this, but I want to leave 1 untapped. So counter bounce, tap blue, and the fourth blue, because if you followed what I said, you must cast your cryptic commands with 4 blues. So they could have a second collected company here. But if they cast their second collected company, we still have a Path of Exile to maybe kill the most dangerous thing. Alright, so they take only 2, but now they don't have anything more on the field. So yeah, another company. Court of Calling. For 3 on kitchen things, maybe? No, probably Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness. And they are getting back, I guess, collected company, because Court of Calling is not enough. With Court of Calling, they only can tutor 1 creature, and they have to tutor 2, or they have to play 2 the following turn. All right. So they took collected company. So, collected company, I assume. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Let's hope they don't find something too powerful. But at this point of the game, I don't really see what they could find that kills us. Because they can't combo up this turn, maybe a Knight of the Reliquary would be... Yeah, okay, so they have 2 pieces of the combo. And they have a follow-up. Okay, for 2, no. For 2. Still hesitating. For 3. Okay. And they reveal. And they reveal. Noble Hierarch. Sure. Okay. So I'm taking 3. So here they don't have any flyers, so yeah. That's it. They can't tap for mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, can attack with both. And that's a GG for the first one. All right. So when this, okay, so the screen was freezing. I guess the spells are all right, more than logic knots, because they will end up they will end up having much mana available. Opponent says, close one, kinda not really, yeah. So yeah, I'm just saying that it was a long game with a lot of floating. On both sides. So, Supreme Verdict is great, Engineered Explosives is great. Do I want Relic of Progenitus? Not really, I guess. Is the spell better than Disdainful Stroke in this deck? Because Dispel... Okay, Dispel is 1 mana, but with Disdainful Stroke, I can still counter the Ballista. Either Staticaster is great, a Braid is fine, so that's a lot of stuff here. I don't know if I want Geist of Saintraft in this game. We have to take 7 cards, so maybe I oversighted a lot. Pia Kiran Nalar is maybe not that great. A Braid. We have a lot of removals already. Spell Quellers are fine. Dispels. Engineered Explosives on 2 is quite strong. We have to take 4 more cards. I guess Geists are not that great, and I want to get one more thing. Spell Snare. Probably Spell Snare. Yeah. Cutting Spell Snare could be a mistake here. Oh, whatever. I have one in my opening hand, so... yeah, this is a strong hand. So we'll play the Flooded Strand untapped, so we can keep the Spell Snare up. We have a Dispel for their early Court of Calling or early Collected Companies. So if they try to play their combo pieces here, like a Devoted Druid or a Vizier, we can counter. Or we can bolt, depending. I think I'd rather counter and keep bolts for later in the game. Keeping bolts for when I'm under pressure. Overground Tomb untapped. And opponent is giving a lot of thought to their plays, so I guess they are carefully trying to maneuver their plan. But I'm countering that. I don't want them to see my hand. And I have to shock again here. I'm keeping the red mana untapped. I have to cast this Serum Visions because I want some more lands, and I kept the Path of Exile on top. That could be a mistake because I already have some a lot of removals. All right, Tidehole's Killer. I already have a lot of removals, and but I will be able to shuffle back this Path of Exile if I don't want one. And I think here I'm just supposed to bolt the Eternal Witness. I don't want them to start attacking me, because I don't have any threats at the moment. Of course, I cut my Gates of Saint Raft, so I don't have any threats. That's kind of normal. So now they will play their Tile Hollow Sculler back, I guess, which I will bolt. Then we draw a Path of Exile. So we are playing the control deck here. We have a very redundant hand, so they can't actually take anything for long. And here I'm taking the opportunity to Lightning Helix the Tile Hollow Sculler. Draw the Path of Exile and ship the turn back. So yeah, here we are playing the Drogo style reactive deck. Not doing much, but opponent is not doing much either. Kitchen Finks. Sure. So let me get another Hallowed Fountain. Celestial Colonnade. Tapped. And here I don't know if I want to path the Kitchen Finks, because they probably want their 4th mana source. And I can afford to take 4, I guess. I don't want to rush things and cast my removals on the wrong creature. Okay, so I'm bullying the Devoted Druid. So they don't have 4 mana for the next turn and a second Dispel. So now we can Path to Exile the Kitchen Finks and give them their 4th mana, because we have some backup preventing the Collected Companies and Court of Calling stuff. We could just bolt the Noble Hierarch, but I guess this is wrong. Another Kitchen Finks, maybe? Yeah, this one will be tougher to kill. So do we bolt the Kitchen Finks? I guess we do. I'm not a fan of bolting a Kitchen Finks, I must say. But next turn we may be able to block with Celestial Colonnade, so we're already at 13. Yeah, sure. So they will take the Engineered Explosives here. A Wrath here would be perfect. If we draw into Supreme Verdict, we're very, very happy. We'll be very happy to draw into a Supreme Verdict here. And that's not a Supreme Verdict. So here I can cast Engineered Explosives on 3 or on 2 and get back the the spell. I think I'm not doing anything. The worst thing would be a second tidal scholar taking the dispel. But they already played 2, so I don't know how many they actually play. Some lists don't play any, so collected company. Court of Callings for 1? For 1. I think I'll let it happen, right? Because I have the engineered explosives, so... Another noble hierarch. Oh, they want to trade with our celestial colonnade. They want to trade with the colonnade. And I think we have to let them trade. They want the trade, they will have the trade. And this way they can safely attack with the tidal scholar and... But I have another one. So I could just kill the hierarchs here. Or the scholar. Am I killing the hierarchs or the scholar? This is an important decision. If you want to leave some comments and say what you would have done here, if you were me. Because I have to play something here, and I think cutting mana is more important than killing the scholar. This way I force them into casting the Court of Calling they have in hand or the collected company. Because I'm definitely cracking this engineered explosives. And we are drawing blank here. Okay, so we should have set explosives on 2. Okay. I don't think casting this Shaper's Sanctuary was a good play, because it dies on my explosives. We go down to 9. And we have to speed up the game a little. Okay, so they had the combo and we need to do something. So we need a removal. And we have a removal. So I guess I'm pathing the Devoted Druid, but when am I doing that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, we had to give them their 4th mana back, and we are in pretty bad shape here. Steam Vents, let's play this tapped. So we have to speed up the game because I think we'll have to play a 3rd game here. Yes. So here I'll be a little bit more silent maybe and not commenting everything I'm doing because I have to to be a bit more quick. No attack. Sure. Okay, this Snapcaster Mage changes things. Voice of Resurgence. I guess I'm okay with that. And now they will cast their company, force me to dispel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can still activate my colonnade. So they get 1 token, but I counter the company. Here, Supreme Verdict, please. No Supreme Verdict. Huh. I guess we just cryptic command here, right? Or we can, yeah, I guess we cryptic command here. And we have to draw into Supreme Verdict. I know we have only 1, but at this point of the game, with the Voice of Resurgence and the token and everything on the field, there's nothing we can really do. So counter tap. And we have to play quickly. Electrolyze. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We can't cast Electrolyze. So here I'm planning on casting Snapcaster plus Cryptic Command again for 6. Walking Ballista maybe, or Court of Calling. Walking Ballista, so sure. I'm carrying that. You can make a token. You can make 1 more token, you know, the difference between 2 and 3 is not that great. So we'll counter draw or counter tap. I guess counter and tap. Or tap and draw. Yeah, tap and draw. We have to draw the verdict. Okay, Ether Staticaster is not a Supreme Verdict. So I guess playing like that was a mistake. So here I'm fetching. And I should just have tried to kill things and not... yeah, and not just hoping to draw a verdict. Oh, I clicked on the wrong card. Oh man. If I draw a verdict here, I'm just so depressed. And we can't survive 1 more turn. Yeah, we have to concede here. Okay, so we played pretty poorly, I think. Spell Snare. Is Spell Snare better than a Braid? I don't think so. So yeah, Let's run back this list. And this is okay, I guess. We have some removals, we have some stuff that we can do. Let's lead with Celestial Colonnade. Oh. So I guess we'll lose the game here, right? Because they will have so many cards in hand with this Shaper Servant. I think I want both. Snapcaster Mage, yeah. They will have tons of cards. And the only thing we have to destroy this is engineered explosives. So yeah. Maybe we can burn them to death if we draw into a creature. Or if we get some more lands. Maybe the plan here is just to be faster than them. But I don't think it will work. They are shocking a lot. Okay, I don't care taking 2 damage here. So for 3 Kitchen Finks. Yep. So am I doing anything here? Because if I cast 2 spells on the Kitchen Finks, they will draw 2 cards. Yeah, so they draw a card. We gain 3 life. And no 3rd land. No 4th land, sorry. And we don't have anything to counter the company. If they have one. Scavenging Ooze. And Devoted Druid. So Path of Exile. Yep. Okay, this is fine, but we have to draw into another land. Vizier. So I guess here we have to Lightning Helix. Make them draw another card. Collected Company. Nope. Oh, Court of Calling. Sure. For 2, so Vizier. And I guess we are dead. Huh. dying with the Supreme Verdict in hand and all this stuff feels very bad. I guess they must have the Ballista in hand. No, they don't. Ronas. Okay. Dusk Watcher. Oh, they didn't activate the Dusk Watcher. Land, please. Yes! So we don't die. And maybe we can do stuff. Oh, they didn't activate the Dusk Recruiter because they were afraid of timing out, I guess. But they can still win the game. They can't attack with the Ronas. Timing out is not what I call a great game, so I hope we don't time ham. Opponent is saying that they would have the game in paper, and they are right. So I can't do anything about... Titles color. So am I doing anything here? I don't think so. So they take the Snapcaster Mage. Play Kitchen Finks. Gain 2 life. Attack with Ronas. Guess I'm pathing the Ronas. Cast Serum Visions. Put the balls on top. This on the bottom. And we win with a game loss. Opponents say that I could have conceded, so yeah, maybe this is the thing to do. And it's a bit bitter, yeah, so you don't see the chat, but there's a bit of bitterness here. And yeah, I think I could have conceded here, just for fair play, I guess. But, you know, you enter the league and you pay the ticks and you pay the money. And this game was not really a game loss for me, obviously. I mean, they could just with Dusk Watch Recruiter, so they could just not win the game, and I could have just drawn into good stuff. Obviously, sorry. I guess they are right, and they should have won the game in paper. But I mean, timing out is a part of the game. You play a kind of a sort of infinite combo deck, and you know that you have the time. When I play Esper Control and very draw go do nothing decks, I can't complain about timing out. This happens, and yeah. You have to be careful and be aware of the time during the games. And timing out is a part of Magic Online, such as just maybe misclicking or going through phases without really realizing it. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if I should have conceded in your opinion, if not conceding was greedy and unfair maybe, or if I'm right to think that timing out is a part of the game. I mean, in a tournament, if you won game 1 and you can't finish game 2 because you time out, and even if you time out, you can just play the watch and just make your opponent time out because you share the time, so you can make the game go into a draw. And you win because you have the only game win, so that's even more unfair. So yeah, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if I'm just a cheater or something, even if that's not cheating. But yeah, let me know what you think about it. So thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking up with me until the end of this video, despite my bad accent and my poor grammar. Please feel free to leave a comment, just let me know what you thought of the games, if I made some mistakes, if I made some misplays, and if you feel like it, just tell me how you think I could improve my videos, improve my content. That's it for this video, see you in the next one, bye bye!